Yes, we absolutely train to flame out situations. When you fly a single engine fighter jet, one of the most important things to be able to do is land it if you lose the engine. We even have a currency where you have to do a certain number of flame out approaches every quarter, every year. And if you go too long without doing one, you have to go and get recurrent with an instructor. So oftentimes we'll save a little bit extra gas on the way home from a training mission and do a practice simulated flame out landing, SFO. And we do these at our home base typically. We have a procedure for it. You enter the pattern at a set altitude depending on the weight of your stores and your fuel, because that affects the glide ratio of your airplane. You go to idle above the runway, usually around 10,000 feet, plus or minus, and then you start a descending 360-degree turn to end up back on short final, able to land on speed and on glide path, and be able to land the airplane without an engine. We have high key, low key, and base key positions that are defined by your stores and fuel weight, and they're defined by airspeeds and altitudes. And we practice computing them, and we have little charts that are cheat sheets, but we also just practice in any moment. You'd be able to say what your speed and what your altitude is to be able to safely land the airplane. That way you know if you lose your engine and you're on your way back to the field, if you can make it or you can't. Because if you can't make it, you don't continue to the congested area of the airfield. Instead, you point the jet to somewhere that is not congested, and you find a place to put it down, and that is to eject from it and let it crash into the desert or somewhere unpopulated. But if you can make it to the field, then we have procedures and we practice this. That was a good question. If you have more like it, ask it in the comments. Like and follow for more.